station dog mascot kind of?
That'd be fun.
That could live in the weather center?
The KIII
Everything
K9.
else is over there, so why not put the dog there too? I hope I can get through this in about 3 minutes time. The forecast is very complex. I'm sure we'll be diving into it all over Facebook the next couple of days, but here we go. We're going to pick up Friday morning behind this front. Again, the winds tomorrow going to be gusting 50 to 55 miles per hour behind this front, mainly during the morning hours. Still going to be breezy in the afternoon, mid-60s, elevated fire danger. The Arctic air will be diving south this weekend. I will say that the trend is for a faster arrival on this, and that's twofold. One, we're starting to get the higher resolution modeling on it, and that resolves the better forecast for the dense cold air associated with the Arctic air. The other thing that I think is helping to amplify the forward speed of this is the system that's bringing the front. That counterclockwise spin is going to help draw down that cold front a little bit quicker. So by Saturday afternoon in North Texas, we catch a sunny delight Saturday, and then Sunday, this is when the front looks like it's going to be moving in. It could be in as early as a little bit before noontime on Sunday, and that's going to have a play on what happens Sunday night and into Monday morning, because temperatures into MLK Monday, they're going to be in the mid-30s, very close to freezing. So this is where the forecast becomes extremely nuanced. Before we start talking about the rain chances and the precip chances, I'll say that for Martin Luther King Day, if you're planning on going to the walk at noon in Corpus Christi, dress in layers. And what I do when I go golfing on a cold morning is dress with one more layer than you think you're going to need, and that usually pays off. When you're outside for hours at a time in cold like this, you want to have the layers. You can take them off all you want, but you can't put them on if you don't have them. So that's my 2 cents on the MLK festivities. But the rain that we have in the forecast, this is the temperature profile of the atmosphere on Monday morning. So I'll explain this here. From the surface up to about 10,000 feet, it's all above freezing and it's saturated, meaning that the most likely precip type is going to be rain. The caveat here, and we're not going to know this until the higher resolution data starts to come in, which will be tomorrow, is that this thin layer of just below freezing air, about 1,000 feet up, is there. That's showing up in the data. If this expands or gets closer to the surface, we might start having to talk about the possibility of freezing rain. Above this above freezing air, it does turn to freezing like 12,000 feet up, but there's no moisture up there or in the snow growth region. So we can eliminate snow from the forecast. I think the most likely precip is going to be cold rain and possibly freezing rain. That depends on this layer of the atmosphere. The temperature ranges then after that. I think we lose the precip chance when the coldest air comes in, but we have a pair of hard freezes coming in Tuesday and Wednesday morning, the 16th and 17th, and even the island may get into some of that freezing realm. The timeline on that, an 8 to 12 hour freeze Monday night into Tuesday morning, and a 6 to 10 hour freeze on Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. This is just a recap of what the Arctic air is going to do. Again, faster arrival on Sunday, hard freeze possible Tuesday and Wednesday morning, wind chill values in the teens and single digits while the freezing temperatures are here, and light rain possible. We're watching that closely heading into Monday morning. Tonight, 55. The winds pick up after the front moves in around 3 in the morning. Tomorrow is going to be a very windy day, elevated fire weather, and a high of 64. Again, those winds could gust up to 55 miles per hour, so a small craft advisory and gale warnings, they're in effect for area waters. There's the sunny delight Saturday, and again, this timeline looks like it's moving up. That's an aggressive arrival with respect to how quick it moves in Sunday late in the morning or early afternoon, and you see how the temperatures, we might stay under 40 once that front arrives on Sunday, with a pair of hard freezes Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning. Lots of stuff to go through there. We'll be continuing to update as need be.
Absolutely, and y'all have such a thorough breakdown on the weather blog online as well.
It's beef.
Yes,
feet.
very much.
If you want dinner, go to the weather blog. You're going to get some beef. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Lots of stuff. Yeah.
Alan, things still to come on 3 News at 5.